Welcome back to the vlog, everybody. We are here on a brand new project. Last one took a little while with all those details. We are back in our productive swing of things. This one's gonna be exciting. Make sure you hit subscribe.
Hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. Hit subscribe.
Hit subscribe.
Stay tuned. We are running this project like a finely tuned machine. It's day one on this site, and we've got a lot going on all simultaneously. We've already put together our nailers that will receive our fascia trim. Pat is pre-staining those just to get it out of the way. Got everybody here. It's like a, it's like a dance. It's like a fine dance, right?
Dancing.
We've got our first ledger board attached already, and you can see we've got a concrete foundation, and we are anchoring into it with these wedge anchors. We got this thing up here, set it with some concrete screws just to get it in place, and then we drilled out for our anchors. These are every 16 inches staggered, and basically what they do, pre-drill a hole, hammer this in, and then tighten it with a socket, and the wedge opens up inside the wall to keep it nice and tight. You don't want to do this on a block foundation, only on a solid concrete foundation. We have another ledger board going in here. We have a 2-tier deck, so you can see we've got everything marked out. Here's where our next one is going to start, and it's 2 steps down, 15 inches. A great thing about this is we have everything pre-planned with our ledger board, so you can see it's pre-marked for our joist layout. And I'll show you exactly how I figured that out. You can see we have joist. This is going to be a flat 2x6. We have another joist here, and then all of it's figured out so that these are all full 16s all the way up to here. So I figured that out, and it is 191.5. And that's gonna leave us with 2 bays at the end where a flat 2x6 will fit in to accept our border. And then we can cut everything at 14.5 for our blocking. Just a little bit of planning to figure that out at 191.5, and we'll be good to go. Getting the next ledger board ready to go here. What's that cut at?
191.5.
191.5. Whoa. Easy there, Hopscotch. There's our cut, 191.5. And now I'll show you how Ant is marking this out. Why are these spaced out so close together?
Because they need to be 5.5 inches apart, because that's how much a 6x6 is.
Boom! So we have a 6x6 going in for our pergola on the outside of the deck, and then there's gonna be flat 2x6 everywhere else on the edge so that it can accept our border detail.
Picture frame.
Picture frame, baby. Boom, just like that. And we just measured all 16s, and now this right here is gonna leave us with a 5.5 inch gap for our 2x6 flat blocking and space for our 6x6 at the outside edge of the deck, which is going to support our pergola. We also got Jose here putting together our beams. We're pre-assembling these. We've got doubled 2x10s on both the top and the lower deck. So we've got a lot going on simultaneously here, but that's why this thing is gonna go up in no time, because we planned it out. Everybody's got a duty here.
I said duty.
How you making out there, Pat, with the stain?
Yep.
This thing's really coming together, and it's coming together very quickly. Just how I like it.
Pull really goddamn tight.
Gosh darn. Got our mark here. Josh needs to fill up on his chalk box.
Chalk is a little low, Josh.
Chalk's a little low, but we got a mark on there for our ledger.
Chalk low, morale high.
Woo. Chalk low, morale high. That's what we like. Well, preferably both being high. Except, no, not us. We live above the influence.
Me a little bit. All right. Don't move. I said don't move. I know, I'm sorry.
Ian, what the hell are you doing? Those aren't gonna hold up the deck, those little tiny screws.
I like to put a tap con behind my joist star so I can get this thing attached. So when we go around and put the big lags in, it don't move.
Oh, we got the big lags. Oh, that's right. We got these big boys that are actually gonna hold it up, but that's gonna temporarily put it into place so that we can work with it, and then we can go get our wedge anchors in there. That's gonna secure it to the house. How you making out with the band? Having fun? What we got going on here is a temporary joist put up here. We have just screwed it in with a temporary support. You can see it's waving in the wind nice and good. And what we can do from here is on this deck, we have 3 6x6s that are notched to receive our beam. Beam is gonna be right underneath here, and we can set that up, run a string line, and get an exact measurement for what these posts need to be cut at. So we're gonna do this here, here, there, and there, each side of both decks. So we can run a string line, figure out our cuts. We already have them notched out there because we planned it out. So we'll get those cut, we can put them in, pop in our beam, bing, bang, boom, we'll be done in no time. How you making out there?
I just told you, bro.
How you making out?
Don't make me punch you. You don't want me to punch you, okay?
Are those fumes going to your head?
Maybe something go to your head, crazy.
So we got our tent pieces up for the top deck. We have a string line running right across, and now, boom, measure it like that. We got 33 5/8 to the string. That's gonna be the top of our beam. Beam is 9.5. We subtract 9.5, that is gonna give us 24 1/8 from the bottom of our notch. So we've got those measurements translated over here. Scooter is cutting those. We are all just kind of waiting for him. So he's gonna cut those. We got the other one measured there for this side. Then we're gonna put the beam in. Then we'll measure for this middle one so it's right on the money. We're moving like laser beams. We got our first one in here, and I know I'm gonna get a million questions. What are these things? Those aren't proper footings. You gotta have 1,000,000 pounds of concrete. No, these are helical piles that are actually way more effective than concrete footings. More expensive, but more effective. You also don't need a footing inspection for them, which is why I like them. While Ant and Josh are cutting these posts to put our beam in, we also have Jose and Pat over there ordering our joists. And these are all 2x10 joists for this deck. So what they are doing is measuring each one, because they will range from about 9.25 to 9.5. We want to start on one side with 9.5s, then go to 9 3/8, then go to 9.25, so that it is a continuous flat plane. We got everything going on simultaneously, coming together. How'd you make out with the staining?
Bro, you see his veins? Veins are like popping out, bro.
You doing steroids?
No? Maybe. I don't know.
You doing steroids?
Okay, you got me. I might be doing a little something.
You on the juice again?
Oh, he's juicing.
This guy's
crazy.
He's juiced up.
He's huge.
So we got these 2 posts cut. We got the beam on here. Next we can measure for this middle one. How we look, Anthony?
Looking good.
Looking good, nice and level. You can see when we have everything planned out, doesn't take long to get all these joists up, so they are all in, looking good. Scoot's setting our helical piles right now. Once you get these in the right spot, just set them with a self-tapping screw. A little bit of pre-drilling. He's gonna get it, don't worry about it. Hard at work here. Who knows about that square? Who knows about that thing? We got Ant working on notching these 6x posts. These are for our pergola. So we have a pergola that's gonna go over this top deck. You can see we have our 3 footings for this. We got a really cool design for that. Simple layout, simple installation, but it's gonna be a really nice, clean look. So we'll be getting to that very shortly. We're back checking in on Scooter here. It's not his fault. These are really hard to drill through, but he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
I don't know what that other one was so easy, and then this one's just...
That's life, baby. Woo! We got the pergola beam up and ready. We hung the joist hangers on there. Those are the Simpson Outdoor Accents. We've used those quite a bit. Black, powder coated, concealed. Now it is pre-hanging this ledger board. And what we have is 2x10 on the end. then all 2x8s. And what's gonna happen is the 2x8s on this pergola are gonna hang down from the top, and then there'll be 2x2s running this way that'll bring it flush to the top of the 2x10, which will be on both sides, and the ledger and the beam. What's up?
Hey Sean, what's going on?
Lon, what are you doing?
You know,
Put it in hurricane clips by hand because somebody forgot to buy nails. Somebody forgot to buy nails.
That was me. There's a freaking worldwide pandemic, dude. You think getting these nails is like the most important thing in the
You
world?
mean the panda population has exceeded maximum capacity and they're overrunning the zoos? Is that what you're saying, bro?
No, that's pandemonium.
Oh.
This is a pandemic, it's different. Hangers are all set up on our ledger board. That's ready to go up on the house. We just put a couple screws in there because once we get it up on the wall, we'll drive some big 3-inchers in there. That's where it's going, right up there. Right up there. Pat, where's it going? Look at that. We got the pergola bones up. All the rafters are installed. You can see we have these concealed joist hangers. Let me show you a little bit closer. Real nice looking hardware there. So we have 2x2s that are gonna go on top, spaced pretty close together, but we're gonna get this stained first, so that's a little bit easier. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we're not gonna be staining tomorrow, but maybe the next day. Then we'll pre-stain the 2x2s on the ground, then install them, and it's gonna be looking really sweet. We're gonna space them really close together so that we get some nice shade on this bad boy, because that's important. Well, in total, we've been here for about 12 hours, a day and a half, and we've got both decks framed out. We have the pergola bones up. We have the stairs framed out, pretty much ready to go. It's all about that planning, making it super efficient so everybody was humming along like a finely tuned machine. So next step on this project is gonna be prepping for our patio. Patio's going out here, privacy walls. It's gonna be really sweet, so stay tuned. But until next time, this is Premier Outdoor Living.